Hey guys, it's Eric. We're here outside of Boone, North Carolina at an antique tractor and lawnmower show. So I'm real excited at it. We're going to take a bunch of footage. I'll kind of narrate the rest of it as we go, but enjoy. So I really found this place kind of by accident. Drove past it one day and didn't stop, and looked it up later on and found out that they do this just about every year. And the place has moved around some, but this year was a nice big open field. As you can see, it was a beautiful day, and there was so much cool stuff. From vintage full-size tractors to a lot of what I'm interested in, which is, riding mowers and lawn tractors, yard tractors, things like that. Garden tractor-esque. Like, here's an old, I think that's a, let's see, well, no, the name on there is not right. I think that's a Case. I'm not sure. Here's an old Gravesley. And so, I'm going to let the camera roll here. We did take a lot of footage, but these are just some really, really cool stuff. And the people were really, really cool. We picked up a couple of doodads, a couple of bits and pieces for some of the tractors I'm working on. But they had ones, people were driving these beauties around. There's a beautiful old Cub Cadet. And they even had, I hope I got some pictures of it. You can see these walk behind, the old style one-handed tractor, or whatever you call that. But along with the modern stuff as well. Here's a couple of hit and miss engines, and some of these were in great working condition. I've thought many times about maybe picking up a hit and miss engine to have and to play with, but I never really got the chance to see one that was fixed up. Here we had a guys that's all they were doing. You can see them here, firing them up and running them and just letting them do their thing. And such a great piece of history to see that. I mean, look at this. This is, it looks like an old military Jeep. It is not. I'm not even sure. It's a custom made. It might have been a kit from the old days, but whatever it is or whatever it was, I mean, it is so unique. We loved it. It's definitely a vehicle, but it's almost like it was custom built to look like a Jeep without actually being a Jeep. And people set up all day. This was a weekend event, but they were set up and just doing their thing and loved to talk with folks. Look at this beautiful rat rod. Had a pan for the seat, was kind of cool. Here's another beautiful little hit and miss engine just doing its thing. So nicely restored on these. It's just incredible. You can see this one actually doing some work, pumping some water. Give you an idea what those hit and miss engines were used for on those old farms and stuff. It would have been perfect for pumping water from a cistern or from a well or from a lake or a pond, all the way up to wherever you needed it to water crops or animals or whatnot. And it's just so well done. Of course, there were some big tractors too, gas, diesel. There's even some steam engines that they were firing up here towards the end of our stay, and they were just gorgeous. And they had a little parade sort of thing where everybody fired them up and were driving these things around, and it's just something to see. Now that is a Jeep Willys there. That's one of the original Farmer. You can see the attachment on the back there where it came off the rear diff and you could actually do stuff with it. This couple here had a bunch of really nice smaller yard tractors and garden tractors. Really cool. And here's a custom creation, half tractor, half car, half custom. I mean, it was just their own thing, but they're just having fun with it. Little kind of like rat rod pickup truck tractor. I don't know what you call that. This one here, I've actually worked on one of those before. Beautiful little farmall. And you can see they're starting to roll out. Just gonna let it roll. I'm gonna be quiet for a while here and let you see some of this stuff and listen to the noises, and just really beautiful. Here's an old haymaker. It's just doing its thing, and they're making square block. And you can see him just tossing it in there. Again, like finding this in a barn, dragging it out, getting it fixed up, getting it working. Such a beautiful labor of love, This creation here, half lawnmower, half motorcycle, really cool looking piece. Something else, my friends, to have that kind of. This was both scary and cool. This is a steam powered tractor. They were having difficulties getting it fired up there earlier on, but they do get it going. And before we left, we got to see that thing rolling around. And you can see the half quart or so of wood in the back, and they were trying to warm it up and get the pressure chamber hot enough. And see, there she goes. You can see it. Pretty wild, huh? And this is a part of history that it's a good thing. We don't want this to disappear. We want to be able to see this stuff. And the fact that this was all put together, I'm not sure what group puts this together every year, but wow. It's just so awesome to be able to walk around that and see. I mean, look at this old girl go. Anyway, I figured you guys would enjoy this, being that this is a kind of a mower and small equipment channel. This is something pretty cool that I came across. I want to share it with you. You're really into the classics or into tractors in general, and you owe it to yourself. This is in Watauga County. It's outside of Boone, and it was something else. It was something else. I don't know that I'll ever get back to it, but I certainly enjoyed it. Some more hit and miss engines doing their thing. Some kind of racing mowers here. These are beautiful. Beautiful. Man, you can tell a lot of love put into these. And there was a lot that was for sale. You could make an offer and walk out the door with some of this stuff. It was just beautiful. And these people were proud of what they had, and then they were also ready to send it on its way. Oh, we got the old fuzzy dice, man. I got black valve caps that are like that on my car. Anyway, that'll do it, my friends. Take care.